Jeejo, what is technology?
Technology is something which helps
Uh,
humans in several ways.
You saw an Anton movie today. So you're giving some definition for technology.
See, that is
What
what,
is in the
see,
book?
technology is, that is what exactly technology is. It helps humans in several ways, and in sometimes it helps humans in ways which humans cannot work.
Oh, so human can't work this way. So I have this machine to work like an human. Something like that or what?
Yeah. See, you can't always keep a wing in your hand and always, sweep it for someone else to give them the air. So you have fan, you put the switch, so you everyone can get the air. That's it, a machine.
Yeah. So it's 100% you watched that Anton movie today and you were speaking like this. Okay, it's fine. So let's speak how's technology in the world. I'm just asking you, how is technology in the world? It's evolving. We have AI, ML, lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why it's so big? And then peoples in other countries are doing more and more stuffs. So just tell me something about that. Like what are the technologies you know, and then how India is ahead from that technology or it's beside from the technology. What do you think? What is the perspective you have?
See, India is a developing country. So that is what everyone says. It's still
Okay.
not that developed country like US or UK. We are still in a developing stage. So obviously we are.
What is, yeah, what is developed? How you classify that first?
So it depends upon the GDP of our country, the economy of our country works. So for
Okay.
example, if our country is, the GDP is basically what each and every individual earns per month and per annum. So that is our GDP. So for example, you might earn like 20 lakhs per annum, whereas I might earn like 5 lakhs per annum. So it will be managed like, so the average will be like 10 lakhs per. So I can take like almost half amount from your side. So the average will be calculated on GDP. So that is how it's
Mm,
actually calculated. So when we take in US or UK, because over there lot of people embrace entrepreneurship, because in US they
okay.
have this idea where once you're grown up, you just come out of your home, you live on your own. So that is how people
Yeah.
in US live. So basically they take care of themselves, and their parents also live in such a way which also backfires and also work in lot of different ways. So yeah,
Yeah.
because if you
Yeah.
think in such a way, good happens and also bad thing also happens at the same time.
Yeah. We have two perspective for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in India, if you are earning 25,000 per month, you comes under 25% of the richest people. When you have 10 lakhs per year, which means 1 lakh, you come under 12 12%, I guess. So it's like there are a lot of economic difference between those peoples.
Yeah, just imagine we are
Yeah.
still a developing country, and we are still, lot independent of technology, because we are not so dependent on technology like other countries. We are a little bit independent, and at this point
Okay.
itself, our GDP is so much less when compared to few countries. Just imagine once a lot of machines comes into play, most of the people will even lost jobs. The wage workers, they even lost more jobs.
It's not about that, I guess. See, everyone says AI will replace you, AI will replace you. It's not about that. See, AI will help you to do some work in lesser hours. That's it. If you can work for 1 hour and create one landing page, with the help of UA, you can do it in half an hour or 25 minutes or 15 minutes. That's it. You can't lose job. We all need humans to work, right? We are not in that robotic era
No, that is what I'm
where
saying.
robots will
Like
come.
in the development, the design, the place where actually humans' creativity also and thinking also comes into play, they're replacing it with machines and technologies is tough. But there are several other industries. For example, a production industry, a manufacturing industry. There, because even till in China, why China is standing, tall in GDP and their economic is because there were like lot of wage workers. Like here we say like Kuli Tolilali, where they go for, day to day house, okay, building jobs and several stuffs. In China, people go and build mobile phones. They go and build electronic products because in Germany they use machines. If you want to build a car, they use machine. To build a mobile phone, they use a machine. But in China, they have people. You can see like lot of 100 people, 200 people standing. Each unit will be assigned a separate work. For example, one unit will be assigning the screen. It will be passed to the next unit. In the next unit, they will be assigning the battery and the back case. So in China, humans do this. But if you take the certain thing in other countries where machines are doing it. So this is how, once you keep on evolving, what generally happens is, just imagine if the same machines come into China, almost like each and every company will easily lose like 500 to 700 employees. So what happens for them? They need to look for, because they have been working in that particular, because for wage workers, they know only the work they do. They are not like, you, a designer who can do anything you like. So they are like wage workers. So they can do only what they know.
Yeah.
So that is where the problem lies, because when we try to embrace technology, we need to understand like where exactly technology is needed, and we need to focus more on that rather than trying to, introduce technology into each and every aspect.
Okay. You have to work like that only, you're saying.
Yeah. So just to give you an example, you might remember there has been a project done in our during our college days. A project has been delivered from our another department guys. So it was to make a chocolate from a coconut. So they built a machine to prepare a chocolate from the coconut, and that product got almost like 2.5 lakhs funding. Yeah. So see, this is what I'm trying to say. You need to actually help people who are trying to come up with technology which can actually help people again without, making them uncomfortable. So that is how the technology needs to be. Instead of, for example, in next 2 to 3 years, the European Union have saying like we are preparing robots which can even enter into medical history, where they can also start preparing, starting from like how a nurse works in a environment where the robots will first take and give the equipments to the doctors, and then after a certain period of time, even it can start doing the work. So right now we might say,
we all have to build robots.
yeah, right now we might say like, no, I won't give my body to a robot. No, I won't do that. All these, this, that, everything. But what happens after a certain period of time is, the people who are taking medical seriously at this point of time, once they know like robots can also replace them, the people, the amount of interest they show on medical will also slide down, because they know like there has been robots which may or may not replace them. So when they are in that kind of situation, people mostly in India always take the safe route. They won't go for the risky route, knowing like may or may not. The reason why a lot of people take engineering is they think if you take engineering, you can get into IT company.
That's it.
Yeah, that is the mindset of Indian people.
Yeah.
Most of the people, not everyone, at least for the most of the people. So the way we need to think is, we need technology. For example, recently you must have seen the Uttarakhand issue where almost 41 workers got stuck in a tunnel for 17 days. For 17 days, they got stuck in a tunnel, and we don't have any technology to get them out from there for 17 days. Just imagine, it's almost like more than 2 weeks. Can you just stay inside your home for 2 weeks without going anywhere?
No, it's hard. Then how about food and all? What did they do?
Yeah, they have small gaps and everything. So they try to send the food and water through that just to keep them, healthy and hydrated.
Okay, can you brief something about that? Like, I have no idea about that.
So what happened is they were building a tunnel, and during that time a collapse happened, and the workers who were working inside the tunnel got stuck. So
Okay, into that huge
yeah.
tunnel.
So like
Okay.
basically you must
So
have seen in a lot of Hollywood movies and even in Indian
people,
movies where there will be a
it's
big
bad. Yeah.
tunnel in the
Aram. Aram.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, tunnel in the sense it's Altune
No, no, not
Kinara or
all the,
something.
like
You're
that. No,
saying.
no, not that. A tunnel in
What?
the sense like a train tunnel, a railway track tunnel where you see a train goes such a kind of tunnel, but
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the highway routes. But
Okay.
Uttarakhand is basically a hilly region, so basically mountains were
Yeah.
there. So
Earthquake.
yeah, so basically
Earthquake will come.
the
Okay.
tunnel is on top of the region of a mountain. So earthquake happened, the collapse happened, and suddenly the workers got stuck over there, and it took 17 days, 17 fucking days to get them out there. So let me tell you, if an engineering college student comes up with a technology to recover that 41 workers with a single machine, okay, no one will fund that project. Everyone will, news channels will cover him, everyone will do that, and suddenly after 2 weeks we won't even know like where does the student went, and we won't even hear about the same product anywhere else.
Do we have any papers for that?
We might
In
have, if we check, because as an engineering student I can say for every issue an engineering student definitely must have done a paperwork and theoretical work, at least not at least a practical model. They must have done some
Mhm.
theoretical work. We have done a lot of things.
Yeah. Can you check it in some article publishing thing?
Yeah,
Do
sure,
we have anything
I'll
for
check
that?
it, and if I
Yeah,
find
just
it out
check.
I'll leave it in the description also.
Yeah, definitely. Because like, see, I remember my friend was doing that project for this alternate kinary issue. It's like if someone got stuck into that, he was doing some mechanical machines to take them up, take him out. Nobody funded him, and then it was just a paper. That's it, paper, and he got selected in IEEE or something, I guess. IEEE, right?
Yeah.
We were doing that intelligent
Yeah, see,
LPG
that is what
genset.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he
People
got featured.
funds worse projects. The institutions fund the worst of worst projects, but they won't fund the project which can act, because if you remember, they were ready to fund a project through which they can make a business out of it. The one which you are mentioning.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, that's it. Yeah, if you can do some business with that product, everyone will come and fund. See, being a normal person, where you will invest? If you have returns,
Yeah.
you will invest. Yeah, this is what happens in the bigger level, right? Yeah, they don't want people to be good, great. They need just money. That's it.
Yeah, if you do a product with which companies can make business, they will fund it. But if you can make a product which can
Yes.
help people, no one will fund it. But every TV channel will cover you. Your college will, help you get lot of coverage. And after a week, everyone will just forget you.
Yeah, but I think we have some government funds allocated for that. I mean,
Yeah, government funds
to
are
do
allocated
this
for
fund.
that. But have you ever heard anywhere like saying like, no, I developed this product with government fund. I brought this company up from the even we got to know. Did you remember like a guy was saying to us in a conference like, you guys know there is a government allocated funds which you guys can try. But when you check the website itself not accessible first of all.
Yeah,
So in that
definitely.
case,
So if anyone seeing our video, you just got some funds from government and you developed a product and you came up with some successful outcome, just let us know in the comments. Let's see, like let's invite him to the podcast and we'll sit and speak like how challenging it was and how was his way. Let's see.
yeah.
Yeah, because in my contact I have no one. I will reach out in the internet and see first.
Yeah.
Like if someone has raised fund from the government and built some successful product to help peoples. Let's see. Yeah, me and Jeejo will try out
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Definitely will try out. Yeah. For
Because
now, I have no idea. Yeah, because we tried it, but the website was very dumb, and then I could not even apply my email ID and confirm it. It was so horrible. Yeah,
see, that
let's
is
see.
the problem, the governments were not kind of invest. I don't know, like why they are going for some worse product at sometimes. Have you seen the IRCTC website?
Yeah, see, but there are a lot of tickets booking on that. Okay, see, first I just want to know, Indian government has lot of acts for everything. Okay, we have a lot of funds, we have everything, but why people are not aware of that? I just want to know
Lack
this.
of marketing.
Why? Lack of marketing.
Yeah. You see ads, you see unwanted, inconvenient ads every day in YouTube, in TV channels, everywhere. But you won't see an exact awareness, kind of an ad for a government program. Even it is, the ad will be so much boring. So these are two things. One, not creating proper ads, the ones which are not interactive. If you see, Byju's came up with ads which were so much interactive than anyone, so they make billions of money.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, marketing is the backbone of business. If you do proper marketing, everything works
Definitely.
fine. The same for government also.
It's not like you should create something. If Jeejo creates something, if Ranjith is a good marketer, then Ranjith will get name. That's it. This is what Americans do, right? They are good in their marketing skills. It's like they know how to pitch the world.
Yeah.
How to do for all the target audience they have. Yeah. These guys are good in marketing, and then these guys are good marketers, I feel. What do you feel?
Yeah, that is the point, because we have a lot of
things. Why do India lack in that skill? Like, why are we seeing government and private?
See, this problems happens in the grassroots level. From the school level, where even from our own parents and everywhere, thinking like if you get into a government job, if you get into a government level kind of some scheme or something, you will be safe for your life, because the government will take care of you till your end. So that is how the world, that's how.
Yeah, that is the truth, right? That is the truth.
Yeah, but if you see from the other side, what you're trying here is you're trying to be in the safe zone. That is the actual truth.
Definitely, people wants to be in their safe
zone. See, that is the difference between the Indians and the majority of the Americans. In India, only 10% of the people are the risk takers. But in America, 90% of the people were risk takers. Only the remaining 10 were the people who tried to be in the safe zone. That is the actual difference. So see, there is also a backdrop for here. But the thing is, they were ready to face that backdrop. But in India, because of our culture, the way we grow, everything won't let us to go in such a kind of way. So that is why I'm saying it's like a grassroots level problem. It's not something like we grow and suddenly we can't change. No, it's not like that, because we are brought up in such a way. In India, we have this culture, we have the certain things, everything, which kinds of restricts us into a certain kind of, to be shaped in such a way. If you do this, this is wrong. If you do that, that is wrong. So you're kind of being restricted, and that is how India is in most of the areas. That is the problem.
Most of the Indians are under some hierarchical thing, you're saying. They want everyone to play safe, and then they should be safe from their side.
Yeah.
Okay, they are not ready to take risk.
Yeah.
But gradually they are taking. How? I just want to know. Because like when Corona came, okay, it's hard to visit a doctor. Then came this online appointment, I guess. So initial days, online appointment was like, see, he don't even know what is my temperature. He will just see my face and he will give prescriptions. How can I trust?
See, to be frank, this might seem a little bit harsh. Even I am an Indian saying like this. But we Indians are like chameleons.
Sorry?
We Indians are like chameleons.
Chameleons,
yeah,
okay.
So we change according to the way we need to change. If we need something, whatever it is, how much it is, even it's bad, we will do it. Even if it, even if it kinds of breaks our culture, everything, we do it. But just let me tell you, the Big Boss show, in Indian culture, we say like, no, you shouldn't hear like what the other people are talking in their home. You shouldn't listen to that. That is a bad habit. You shouldn't do that. But right now, that is an actual television program where children to grandparents were sitting in front of TV at the right time and watching that show. Just imagine how the things were. That is what I'm saying. In India, people change the way they want to change, but still they have that all those certain rules and restrictions, everything. That is where the Americans be different. In America, if you ask anyone, if they say something, so this is how I stand, they will stand in the same way for any occasion. So if I feel this is my point of opinion, even if it make them look bad, they will still say no. This is my point of view. I won't back from it. But we Indians will say this is my point of view. But suddenly, if he feels like that it's getting backfired for us, then we'll change our point, making seem like no, I didn't think properly at that time. But now if I think whatever you say is right. See, this is because all these things kinds of play into our mind, and that is why not a proper technology or not a proper stuff is coming from India. If you imagine, you might hear people saying like, why you're saying like Indians are not good. If you see Indian, the CEO of Google is Indian, the CEO of Microsoft is Indian. If you say like that, it will look good. But actually, they were doing all these things not by sitting in India. There is a clear-cut difference. If you take billionaires who are sitting in India, if you look, are they exactly impacting India in a much bigger way compared to the Indians you are mentioning, like who are in abroad? No. So that is the difference which I am talking about, because there.
Then what about, we have Ambani here?
Yeah, if you think about Ambani, we have Ambani, we have Adanis, we have a lot of people. We have a lot of people. See, that is what I'm talking about.
We have Tata.
Tata.
The Ratan Tata.
Yeah, the point is, when you see from their point of view, from them, because at the end of the day, they are all were business people. They care for their own business. Okay, that is a clear-cut point. And as they are in India, they grow. It seems like India is also growing. But they, though not the top 1% people are actually India. Because right now, that is how India is seeming like a much more developed country. Because the top 1% Indians are growing so much, whereas the bottom people are growing so low, the rate. For example, if the top 1% is growing at a rate of 100%, the bottom 1% is growing at the rate of 0.1%. So there is a clear-cut difference.
We'll have that hierarchy anyways. Because like, see, if you are an CEO, okay, you are getting some 2.5 lakhs of funding and you make profit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it will be like hierarchy wise only, right? See, first managers will get 10 lakhs per annum, and then senior will get 8 lakhs per annum, and then the juniors will get 6 lakhs per annum. This is what their range is. And then this is how they can gradually grow. What do you are saying, like we should not have any hierarchy?
No.
And
I'm not saying like that. For example, because I've gotten this question when I say like this, like, okay, you're saying like this. What if tomorrow Ambani and Adani decides to give everyone like 10 lakhs in India to give their funds and everything? Even if they do,
that is the 0.01%.
Yeah, see, even if they do that, if everyone in India get the same 10 lakhs, then the 10 lakhs doesn't have any value. Okay, that is the actual thing. If everyone in India is getting the same 10 lakhs, because for example, let's say if you can buy a car today for 10 lakhs, if you get 10 lakhs and the car owner also get 10 lakhs, then the price of the car will be 20 lakhs.
Yeah.
So this particular point no one will understand, because I've seen lot of people quarrel about it, saying like, see that a guy Ambani is having like these many crores, these many lakhs crores. Why can't he give just like 1 lakh, 2 lakh to everyone? It will be fine. See, that is a problem in an economy. If it needs to be stable, not everyone can be in the higher level, not everyone can be in the lower level. It should be stable, because there should be higher level, there should be lower level, and there should also be the middle level people. But the difference is, in US, the people who are trying to grow from the middle to the higher level are so high when compared to the Indians. Okay. In India, we people try to stay in the same job for as long as possible. But in US, most of the time, what they try to do is they try to make most of their money before they turn like 45, 50.
Yeah. So, so you're telling like, see, these abroad countries have good technology, good education. So we Indians fly to their country and we study there.
Yeah, we study there, we
Yeah,
develop their
exactly.
country. Because see, this is also another point. When people say like Indians go there and develop abroad, why don't you stay here and develop your own country? The problem is in your own country there are like lot of restrictions. There are like lot of problems. Even if you want to do something innovative, if you think well whether people support you, no, they don't. That is the actual truth. If 10 people are trying to help, the entire India, out of the 10 only one will be supported by the people, the other 9 will be thrown out in the garbage. So what happens, the remaining 90 people who are who are seeing the 10 people and thinking like maybe I will also start that, they will suddenly go one step back thinking like okay, those 9 people failed, what if I also enter this thing and I also fail, then it's a completely, my life will be wrecked, so I'll just go back to the same job which I am. See, that is a problem.
Yeah.
Why technology, why not many businesses are growing in India is people should support the right people, the right, the kind of technology which comes in. I'm actually talking
Yeah,
about everyone,
definitely.
including you, me, everyone. Because we always try to
Yeah, I
do,
have
we
faced
don't do
that.
that.
Yeah, I have faced that situation. So when we opened that textile shop, someone from away from the city comes to my shop and will buy, but no one from my surrounding will buy in my shop because they think I'm dumb. My collections are dumb.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Why people are not supporting me?
See, that is the
They are
difference.
going to this both this RMKV. They might have came to my shop just to see something. They didn't came. Yeah, they want that Pothis, RMKV trends. It's their wish. Okay, I'm not telling like just come pay me money, get my clothes. It's not about that. Just come, spare some time for me. I have started something. Yeah, just support me. Just come to my shop. Just see some clothes. Yeah, why people in India are not doing that?
Because here in India, every people have this mindset like, what if he grows tomorrow? What if he becomes a big guy? I don't know why, like, but most of the people in India have this kind of mindset, thinking like, what if I do something for him and suddenly he became so rich or he became so much an influential person? What if? But in because in America you might have heard this term. They call this as the American dream, where each and every
Okay.
person, this American dream is to live the life they want to live for America. Okay, so what they do is whatever they're trying to do, for example, if I start a business tomorrow in America and if I'm trying to sell it to another person, I can easily convince them saying like I'm doing it for America, won't you support this? Suddenly they will support it. But if you do the same thing in India, they will say like, fool, are you a fool?
This won't work.
Yeah, why the fuck I need to give you my money so that you are saying like you will develop India? There are like lot of businessmen. They are itself not developing in India. What the hell you are gonna do? Just go and sit aside. So this is the kind of mindset people. I'm telling, including us, include if we see some, for example, if we see a new shop around our area, we won't go there. We will just go to the recognized shop where we think everything will be good. That is the actual,
Yeah.
that is the mindset which we have grown into. We have always fallen into the safe zone where we are not ready to take risk, which impacts other businesses. Because if a new business comes, we are not ready to take that risk and try out that business product. So that business get impacted. So because of that business get impacted, the entire economy, because just imagine, let's say you're opening a new restaurant tomorrow in your area. If there are two cases which can happen, if a lot of people starts coming to your restaurant, you'll open many more restaurants around India.
Branches.
Yeah, branches around India.
Yeah.
And you can contribute more to Indian economy in terms of the tax and other things. But just imagine if it happens in the other way around. What if no one comes to your restaurant because it's a new one? So what happens?
I
You
will
will
close
close
that
the
and I will go.
restaurant and you'll go work somewhere. So this is what I'm trying to say. We In India, we are so, that is why in India you can see that 1% club being so less, because we only support people who are already rich, because we think like their products are good, their products are well.
A recognized one.
Yeah, exactly. We won't support the ones which you are trying to grow. That is the actual problem, and that is why lot of new technologies are not even converting into a product. Lot of new technologies are coming in, lot of new innovations are coming in, but no one is actually taking it serious and taking it as a complete business level product and taking it to the market, to the end users. Because in the initial stage itself, when you go for a funding to some kind of investors, and suddenly they say like, no, this product don't work, no one is gonna buy it, and you can't sell it. When someone says it like it, recognized established investor, when someone in such a stature says such thing to you, your confidence will completely break down. You will think like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
that is the truth, it won't work for me, maybe I'm not for business. You'll throw that product down, and then you'll go to work for some IT company like TCS, CTS, and they will keep on making money. You will be just keep on working for them. See, I'm not saying like you
Yeah.
working for them is wrong. What I'm trying to say is there are people who can actually become or create companies, create such a big kingdoms like TCS, CDS, and Wipro. But even those were losing their confidence because people in India were not supporting them. That is the actual truth.
Hard truth.
Yeah.
It hits hard.
Yeah.
I hate some other country people telling about India is like India has great amount of workers. They can work hard for us
Yeah.
so that we can earn.
See, we
Yeah.
people are not smart workers. We are hard workers in India.
Yes.
That is the actual truth. We try to work hard than smart. That is why we
Okay.
work for someone, because we don't want to, because smart workers generally will be kind of the risk takers.
Yeah. I think majorly we lack in management skill.
Yeah. See, management
What do you
skills
feel?
needs risk, because it's a decision you take. If it fails, you are the one who
Yeah.
is to be blamed. If it succeeds, still you are the one who is gonna get the prize. But we won't see the
Yeah.
success point. We only see the failure. What if this decision I take fails tomorrow? So everyone is gonna point the finger at me. What if I organize
Yeah.
this
So
and
you should be ready.
yeah,
You should be ready for that. You're saying.
and we Indians, lot of people don't have that.
Okay.
That is the problem. Just imagine, tomorrow I say, like, I'm going to organize an IV for my college, and if it goes well, no one is going to, say, like, oh, the IV went great, super, you did it. No one is going to say it. But if it went wrong,
No. There are peoples. It's like 2%, 3%.
yeah. But if it went wrong, all the
Okay.
100% will point fingers at you, saying, like, you're the one who caused this wreck. So please return us my money, please do something. Everything will happen because things went wrong. If things went right, nothing
Yeah.
is, nothing is gonna wrong. Everything went right. So this is the problem we Indians are. We are not ready to take that risk and face that consequences which might happen. So we always
Yeah.
stay in the safe zone, because that is how we have been brought up, saying like, just go do your work, don't go and fight with anyone, just stay in your zone, don't go and intervene in some others work. These
Yeah.
kinds of stuffs are injected deep into our heart and brain, where we are not ready. Even after a lot of people grown up, still they are not even ready to take that kind of risk. Only 1 or 2% after a long, as you mentioned, after working so long, after doing certain things a lot of time, they just break out of everything. That stress level, because of the stress level point, they just break out of everything, and then they try to do something new. That is how
Yeah.
a little bit of new innovations are coming. We support a
Yeah.
tea shop which has been opened, but you won't support a new innovation which is trying to come in. That is how we Indians are.
Yeah. Definitely. Yes, I love this statement by Ipope Mohan. You know him?
Yeah.
Ipope Mohan. Yeah, he told like, see, you don't have to play the game you earlier. Okay, you don't have to build a startup and do this, that. Nothing. Okay, just learn how a management works. First, yeah, you should be somewhat financially independent. So you should have that 10 lakhs in your bank account, working for 3 hours or 3 years or maybe 2 years. Have that 10 lakhs in your bank account and then start building a product. And then first go to the market and see where we have loopholes. Solve that, build a product, then do business. Yeah, it's not like you should, after engineering, you should jump into entrepreneurship. You don't know fucking anything about this. Yeah, because like, see, if you might know, if your father is a businessman, you might know. If your brother is running an IT company, you might know. For those kids, it's okay, it's fine, because they have a lot of financial independence and they have a big background to support them. Yeah, what if people like me coming into the play, I don't have my father's money to do something? Yeah, then what should I do? I should have that 10 lakhs in my account to sustain at least myself. To support family, it's a total different story. Okay, so when marriage happens, that is some completely different story. Kids will come, everything. Yeah.
See, that is
So
the
have that financial
point,
independence
because
first. Yeah.
in India, if you see,
Yes.
depending upon each and every state, we can separate the kind of people who live there also. For example, in India, people in Punjab gets into a lot of business, because
Yeah.
it's basically the kind of nature they have and the way they approach and interact with other people. People in Punjab are so
Mm-hmm.
much friendly, and they won't back off a fight if there is one. I'm saying like in any kind, but the I can say the same thing for even in Tamil Nadu also. For certain areas, if you take like Madurai, Tirunelveli, you can say like if a fight comes, he won't back off and everything. That is fine. But if you ask the same person to do a business and do the same fight, if something happens in a business, he won't. When you ask him to do that itself, he will back off. That is the actual
Yeah.
kind of mindset difference you have, because even in Punjab, I've seen a lot of people. Some come from a the business kind of background family, but for some people they will be a large family, but their parents will be doing something else. But their the brothers, or maybe friends, they start a new business, and suddenly within like 1 or 2 years, out of nowhere, they'll be having such a big company, a big product. And how we see is they work consistently, and they are kind of a risk taker, because I've seen certain
Yeah.
products, those products might have also failed also, but they persisted with their idea, persisted with their product, and they have seen the success. That is
Yeah.
the kind
I
of
have
risk
seen a
we
lot
take.
of clients. Yeah. We have a lot of clients in Karnataka and Maharashtra for this, for doing that sari business. So what they will do is like, when a boy gets, like, after 12th, he'll be sitting at the shop only. He will learn engineering or whatever, MBA, whatever. But after everything, he should return to the shop and he should build his own brand. This is how they are motivated and they are living their ways, living their lives. Yeah. Maybe it's an force or something. But I feel it's like, see, to make that brand sign, you should only work, because your father started it or your grandfather started it. Now you and your brother, you should lift the brand up. Yeah. What's wrong in that?
Exactly. See, that
Nothing.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
We kind of need to
Ex-
take that approach, thinking like whatever comes, we are ready to face it. So we'll just see whatever
Yeah.
happens. But first, we need to start it. That is what a lot
Yeah.
of, because in India, because there is another saying also. People in India are the
But in India,
intelligent people.
yeah. No, in India, starting something is easy. Sustaining in that field is
Yeah,
very
that
hard.
is why I say people in India are so
Yeah.
intelligent. Like we come up with like thousands of products every day. Every day
Yeah.
we can come up with thousands of products, but no one will take that product to the next level.
Yeah, because we lack in marketing, as you told. We don't know how to sell things.
Yeah.
We don't know how to brand something.
Simply saying, we
Yeah, we'll
don't
have
know
some.
how to take the product or the innovation to the next level. Because what people
Yeah,
do is, if someone says like, no, we are not going to fund this product is not going to work, suddenly they drop that product, start, going back to their work or job, whatever they do. That is
yeah.
the problem.
But we have that 2% people who believe in their product and they get succeeded in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that 2% ratio needs to increase. For India to be a developed
yeah,
country, that 2% ratio needs to increase. If that becomes like 20%,
yeah,
automatically India will be a so much developed country. Because just imagine being the 20%, almost like 2000, let's say 2000 new business comes into India. You can see lot of big buildings in India. You can see lot of people
yeah.
getting
So
jobs in that companies.
definitely, yes,
That is how we kind of need to work, because when we say technology, a lot of people thinks it's just only to software, but technology is more
yeah,
than that. It's just
yeah. When
uh,
we have group of people to support someone, and when he has that real capability to unite everyone and then sell something to the total another customer or some other target audience, and this is how their business goes. Along with him, you will also grow. You will see his learnings. You will find a loophole in that business, and you can do some, what do we call that, some parallel business or whatever. Yeah, people in see, I feel it's like, see, they think if I am doing something in this company, okay, or if I buy something in RMKV, with that RMKV bag, it's hard for them to enter into Pothys or something. Yeah,
see, that is
no one
we
thinks like,
we care
yeah,
more than us than what others think about us.
yes. What if he thinks something like that? What if he
Yeah,
scolds
what
us?
if that person
Who will
thinks
do
like,
that?
because that is what I don't, still, even after like 23 fucking years, what I couldn't understand is, why the hell do you care about like what others think about you? Do you know,
Yeah,
right? You're doing nothing wrong. Are you stealing? No. Are you doing something wrong? No. You're just going into the shop.
no,
You bought something from other shop. You're going to this shop to buy something. That's all. You're not doing
that
anything
is
wrong.
your fucking money.
Yeah.
That is your
You're
fucking
not
money.
gonna buy something for free.
Yeah. I don't know why it's happening. Yeah. But we all have that mentality, right? As you mentioned, it's like we care more about what people thinks about us. It's not about what you think about you. It's all about what they think about you.
Yeah, because if you have the confidence on you, if you because I won't say like you should care about anything. You should of course care about a few things, but you shouldn't take each and every person's feedback about you, or kind of thinking about you deep into yourself and get stressed. That's all. Because just because you're going into a shop and a security or someone is saying like you shouldn't go in there, that doesn't mean like they embarrassed you, or that doesn't mean like you got
Yeah,
embarrassed. They are just saying whatever the rule that particular shop has. So you can say, okay, fine, you have this bag, I'll go in, I'll finish the shopping, come and get the bag. That's all, nothing wrong in that.
that's it.
But you'll feel like,
Yeah.
oh no, if the security say that to me, that is too bad thing. What happens to my reputation? Oh my God, all these things, and
Yeah.
that's the that's the worst thing.
Yes. Yeah, this is how it goes. We started with technology and we ended up with the peoples.
Yeah, because
We
everything is
have, see,
connected.
when we speak about something now, yeah, when we speak about something now, there are a lot of things connected in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, in India, it's like that only. So, why business fails in India? When it comes, it's like first thing comes into that will be like peoples are not supporting or something. Then it will be why should I support him? The second one, and then the third one is the manager or the owner who starts the business lack in management skills. Yeah, there are a lot of things, and then a lot of misalignments. And then when we speak about technology, this is how.
Yeah,
It's like
that is what I'm trying to say. At the
everything.
end of the day, everything comes to the people's mindset which you are mingled in. For example, as I mentioned, you're starting a tea shop tomorrow. Let's say people around your area, let's say like 30 people around your area are coming to a tea shop and drinking the tea. Let's say they feel like your tea shop's tea is the best in that area. Okay, just imagine if the 30 people didn't share that information with anyone other than your area, then till the end only those 30 people are you gonna be your customers. No one is gonna come outside that.
Yeah.
So you only if you do business, people will come to know about you. They are gonna come. Until that, they won't even know about you. So the first 30 customers who comes to your shop needs to think like this is a new shop. The tea is really good. Maybe if we share it to people who are looking because there are like a lot of tea lovers. If they know about it, maybe they can come here, drink the tea. They can also enjoy it. If they think in such a way, they can. But there are a lot of people. People who think in this way is so less. There are a lot of people who think in a way like, what if I share this with my friend and he starts coming here and suddenly this guy becomes a big rich businessman? That won't be good. So I will daily come here, drink a cup of tea. I will enjoy it. I'll praise you. This tea is really good, boy. Keep it up. I'll pay the money and chalo, I'll go. That's all. So when you are like this,
So
that's
please
time.
speak. So please share something you're saying.
See,
Yeah.
just because you're sharing information doesn't mean like you're giving money to your friend and asking him to go and buy the tea. You're just sharing the information. Like the food is good over in that restaurant. So maybe if you want to try, maybe
Yeah.
if you like, if you can go and try sometime over there. That's just giving a recommendation like that restaurant is really good, which can actually improve your own business.
Yeah.
That is the problem here. I don't know why. Because in US, people like even if they know someone for just like half an hour, people suddenly ask someone like, "Do you know any best burger restaurants around this place?" Suddenly they will give you like 5 to 10 recommendations, like saying like, "Go here. This will be really good. Go here." But here in India, if you ask some information to someone, first they'll blink their eyes for twice like this, and they'll see you. Okay. Do you really want to know, or you're just trying to come and ask me something and just trying to flirt with me, just trying to ask with me? I'm just trying to.
Jeejo has a lot of
See, I'm new to the city.
Come back for
Yeah,
us.
I'm new to the city. I just come and dropped here. I don't know anyone over here. You just came across. I'm just trying to ask, like, is there any better shop around here? Even if that particular boy or girl is from that area, most of the times, I could say 9 out of the 10 times, they will say like, no, I don't know. I am not from this area. Please ask someone else. 9 out of 10 times, that is the thing which will happen. Then how come any business will grow?
Yeah.
That is the problem. That is a problem which we have in India, which starts with our mindset. Because of this mindset which we have, any business which we start or anyone who knows us start is, the percentage of it succeeding is too low. That is the
Yeah.
problem.
Lack of support.
Yeah, lack of support and the way they think the support. Because if we support, suddenly tomorrow you will become an Ambani. Thinking like that is the actual problem.
Yeah. We can't actually blame everyone for this. Whatever their wish, like if they want to share, if the taste is that much good, if they wish to share, they will share.
Yeah, that is what I'm
That's it.
saying. This is the
Yeah.
mindset.
Please wish.
This is just the
Yeah.
mindset which we have. This is a kind of, for example, recently, I don't know whether you noticed it or not, it recently went, viral where Australia and India played the finals of World Cup and Australia won. So one player over there kept his leg on the World Cup. So
I know. Yeah. What do you felt while seeing that picture?
see, there are.
Tell me
yeah,
the truth.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you the truth. What I feel is they won the cup. And as an Australian, because I need to think, if I am an Australian, I will even pour beer on that cup and even I will drink because that is what Australians do. They were like people who live in a jungle. They might look
Yeah.
decent, they might look everything, but the culture of Australian is they were like this people who live in a jungle and suddenly comes out of they are just this hot kind of people. They will speak good to you. They will be so soft to you, but their
So
nature, the Australian nature is they are such a hot kind of people. So what they do is
yeah,
that is their culture. But in India, our culture is so different. You even if you step on a book without knowing, you suddenly take the book. Just keep your hand and bless it and do
I'm
everything
sorry.
because that is the
Yeah,
kind of culture and that is the way we have brought up. So there is a lot of cultural difference, and that is why the place where you see in India, the number of employees count is so high because that is the kind of mindset we
yeah,
have grown up. In US or in
mm,
other countries, in a lot of developed countries, the way they have brought up is to live on their own. So their mindset is to
yeah,
start any business or any start something on their own. So the rate of starting new business is high over there because that is the culture and the mindset they have brought up into. So this is the thing because as an Indian, if I see, oh my God, they're keeping the legs on their cup. How is this possible? How can we allow that? But bro, you just lost the cup. It's theirs. They can do whatever they want. They won it fair and square.
yeah.
All you can do is just sit in the corner and cry. That is all you can do because you can't say like no, you shouldn't do that because that is their culture. Just imagine
Their culture.
if
Yeah,
they come tomorrow to Indian temple somewhere and say like no, you shouldn't take that plate and keep the fire in that and show in
mm,
front of some statue. You shouldn't do that. That's just a
mm,
statue. If any Australian comes in and say in this in any Indian temple, will the people in there will leave him to get out of the temple? No, they won't.
no, yeah, because we are good with our culture
They are,
and he
yeah,
is good
that's
with
it.
his
That is the
culture.
point,
Yeah,
and that is why
that's it. Yeah,
we people were not growing at the same rate where other people are growing. That is the problem
yeah. Okay,
because we always see the bad
wasn't
side,
fact.
Because I've always got this kind of
Yeah,
thought.
we always see the bad side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always
What
see
if
the
this
bad side.
happens? What
Yeah,
if that
what if
happens?
this happens? Yeah, I'm going to Kodaikanal by bus. Sorry, I'm going to Kodaikanal by bike. Okay, I'm saying this statement to my dad, and he's like, "No, no, you should not go. Why? There are a lot of chance of
Yeah,
accidents."
they won't think in the other way. Like, okay, there are a lot of people
Yeah,
going. The same way you can also go and come back safely. We won't think that. We always think the
yeah,
wrong side. That is why,
bad way.
see, that is what I'm saying. We are always in the opposite side of the risk taking. We are the safe players.
Yeah,
We were not ready to
yeah.
take that risk.
We always play safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always play safe. Yeah,
See, just imagine when the I don't know who did this, but the one who came up with the innovation of the gun. Okay, just imagine if someone, the one who came with the innovation of a gun. Just imagine the kind of funding rounds which he might have been went through. The same. Just imagine if the gun is not in the world, and just imagine right now we too have developed or innovated the gun. Okay, we build that gun and everything, and we go for funding. There can be two sides. If we go in India, most of the people they might say like, no, if this gun falls into wrong hands, it might backfire for us. So this is a bad product. So you should stop this. You shouldn't do that. But if you go for a mature people, what they think is you have developed this product. So one day or another, definitely someone else is also gonna come up with the same product. So at this point, you are the one who came
yes.
up first. So what we are going to do is let's give it to the right people. Let's give it to our soldiers. So let's start safeguarding them. Because at the end of the day, if people thought in such a way, guns won't be there right now. Because we are saying like terrorists are
Yes.
shooting our soldiers with these guns and that. Then if you think in that way, then it should be like no one should have guns. So the soldiers should also give their guns back. The terrorists also should give their guns back. They could go back to the SWAT fighting or whatever that it is. Because once you bring a product, you need to face the consequences also. You can't say like
Yeah,
no, just imagine. TV, mobile phone, everything has its backside also. But just
yeah,
for that,
definitely.
what are we not using mobile phone or are not we watching TV? We know our eyes will get
No,
bad.
no, it's not about that. Yeah, I know. See, initial days it will be hard. When your next doormate or next to your house someone buys a TV, then you want a TV because he has it, so that you want it. Yeah, this is how we think.
Yeah, see, that is what I said at first. We are like chameleons.
Yeah,
We change
chameleons.
the rules according to the way we want.
We want.
That is what
Yes,
India. We live
definitely.
by the rules. but we won't die by the rules. If there is a case where you
Yeah.
want to die by the rule, then we will change the rule.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. So don't always think on the negative side. Please support the people around you so that you can grow with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has that capability to connect you guys.
Just
Yeah.
imagine
So please learn some management
this
skills.
people, if people like us supported the innovations which are coming new, the Uttarakhand
Yeah.
work which takes 17 days to recover that 41 workers might even have been done in just 7 days or even in a one day. If we have supported
Yeah,
every proper
definitely.
innovation which comes out from India, but we guys won't do it, and the investors who think they are good people, they are not doing it. Because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, everyone want to make business, everyone want to make money, including us, including you guys who are watching. That is the truth, because we are at the end of the day fucking Indians. And that is what we
Indians.
think, and that is what we do, because we were grown up in such a way.
Yeah.
And
We're not saying like India is a bad country
no,
to live. It's not
this
about
is the
that. We have
culture.
lot of good sites. Yeah, we have lot of good sites over there. I just want to mention it here. Okay, we have lot of good sites, but we have some bad sites
See,
like
right now
this.
we
And then
from the start till now we have spoken like we are from America and we are talking about Indians. No, as he asked the question, like you saw
I'm
that.
living in India and I know the pain.
So as he asked, like you saw that Australian
Yeah.
keeping his leg in the cup, what do you feel? That's the thing. As an Indian, I feel bad. I feel angry. But if I think the same from an Australian perspective, I feel like this my cup, bro. I will do anything. I will just do it. I will just
Yeah.
throw it from the bus, and I will keep my leg and play football with the cup. I can do any fucking thing I want. That is the problem. So we were just
Yeah.
like this, and we are going to take lot of years to change our mindset and everything. And
Definitely will change one day.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
let me give. It's like saying definitely India will win the World Cup one day. Of course, we know India is going to win at some point of time, but what we know is it is not today. That's all. So that is what we are definitely going to change, but it's not going to be today. Maybe it might be tomorrow or maybe 10 years from
Let's
now.
start after this video. Yeah, after this video, after seeing video, Indians will change.
Yeah. Maybe share this
I mean,
video.
including us.
Yeah, if you really
Yeah.
are an Indian, share this video with your friends.
Yeah, I know you're gonna do this. Please, guys. It's not about that. Yeah, please. Yeah, don't always think in the negative side. Please see some positive side. Yeah, not everyone is gonna fail. We all have that mindset, but it should not be like that.
So yeah, I think we'll
Okay.
wind it up over here with the final statement saying like, please support any new innovations which comes out from India, any new business which comes out from India, any new stuffs which people are trying to do from India. Support it first, and then you can support other products and other brands from other countries. Then at least
Yeah.
because we'll be sitting here and saying like, no, India should develop, but the same people will buy a t-shirt from a brand from Europe.
Yeah. Because they give that comfort and quality.
See,
Yeah.
the same comfort and quality products are also in India. It's just that you are not
Yeah.
willing to
But
try
we
that.
are no. We have another side. It's like I'm not aware of that brand. The marketing is low.
Even if you are aware, you won't try it
Yeah.
because you want to play safe. So if your friend buys that product first, and if he says that this is good, then you will buy. Otherwise, you won't.
Yeah, we have that 2% people who convince us.
Yeah, see, that is the actual truth about
Yeah.
Indians. Even if we know about a product, even if we know it's good, only few people will actually buy it. The most of the people will wait for someone who we know buys that product,
To give review.
like testing a rat, keeping a rat for a trial run. We use as our friends, our relatives, our family, just making sure like they buy a product from there and just making sure okay, everything is good, fine. Okay, now I'll buy from this product. And this process is that is
Yes.
why these kinds of process is taking a lot of time for Indian businesses to grow at a high pace.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
So support peoples in India whom you know maybe is living next to your door, whatever. If he tries something, just go tell him like, okay, you are doing this great. If you do this, it will be more great. Yeah, just give some suggestions. Don't just demotivate him or do something. Yeah. We always do that, but please don't actually demotivate anyone. I'm just getting some notifications. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what it is. Yeah.
So that's it for this
And
podcast, guys. So thank you so much for watching till the end, supporting us, and hope you guys get some information, get some innovative ideas maybe from this video. If you have gotten
yeah.
funds from the government and started as a business or a product, please let us know so that we actually can bring you guys into our podcast, or we can actually discuss with you, knowing like how actually you have done, and we can share those things with our friends who are actually our subscribers.
Yes.
So that's it. Signing off, Anton Francis Jeejo.
And it's RK. Bye bye.